Some lady called DCFS. And,
What?
And kind of made some claims that you had a child that accidentally shot themselves?
Absolutely not. What is that?
First it for Zion Staples.
Zion Staples.
That's not mine.
Sushi Staples. Child, it's found in your room.
We need
along with the Social Security card.
to get this
Stop
figured out. Stop
lying.
It's over.
Where's that kid?
A 10-year-old Zion Staples was found stuffed into a metal trash can last month.
It's unbelievable that that could be across the street.
현장에서 체포된 수시 스테이플스. 그녀는 왜 7개월 동안이나 시신을 쓰레기통에 유기한 것일까? 그리고 그녀는 정말 아이를 죽인 살인자일까? 아니면 그녀의 말대로 억울한 사고였을까? 지금부터 저와 함께 이 사건의 전말에 대해 파헤쳐 보겠습니다. 처벌 실화냐? (2023년 7월) 일리노이주 경찰서에 믿기 힘든 신고 전화가 걸려옵니다.
911, what's your emergency?
I received a phone call from Sushi, and then I heard her like crying a little bit, and I asked her, I said, what's wrong? And she just stated to me that Christmas will never be the same again. She then told me that her son she was gone from the house, and she told me that her son had shot himself.
And who do you know her son as?
Zion.
Okay.
And she received a call from her daughter saying that Zion was gone, and weeks went past. I asked her again about it. Then she started busting out in tears. And she told me she never turned it in. She feared that they would take her kids away, and she was scared to lose everything. And I'm like, what are you talking about? And she said she still had them there. She told me she purchased a burning barrel from Home Depot or something like that you burn leaves and stuff in, and she stored them in that. I'm like, what?
신고를 받고 출동한 경찰. 그런데 수시는 당당하고 공격적인 태도로 경찰에게 대항했습니다.
Are you Miss Staples?
Yes, how can I help you?
So we got kind of a weird phone call. Do you know Latricia?
No,
No.
I don't know anybody out here.
Some lady called DCFS. And,
What?
And kind of made some claims that you had a child that accidentally shot themselves?
Absolutely not.
No, it sounds crazy to me too. That's what.
I am so sorry about this. My ex-husband, his new girlfriend, this broad is off the chain.
여기서 그녀가 주장하는 여자는 실제로 존재하지 않은 인물입니다.
I have went down to Rock Island and filed a police report on her.
Okay.
I have went and put a restraining order on her.
What's her name?
Her name is Tony. This girl is never in it. She has so many different Facebook pages she stalks me from. She has made up different names, called me from different numbers. I have changed my number, tried to do everything I can.
Right.
Unfortunately, I can never seem to get them served because they're always bouncing around in the Chicago area.
Oh, okay. They're not even down here.
They're not even out here. And
Okay.
it's been a constant...
Have we been here before?
No, you've never come to my house for anything. I've been here for 7 years and never had a problem in Rock Island.
Yeah, I didn't know who you were.
I work at Genesis Hospital. I'm a patient care tech. I'm a student at Eastern Iowa Community College.
Okay.
I have a business in Davenport. This girl has made threats towards me on Facebook, posting her gun up, saying that she's gonna come to my addy. It's just never ending.
Right. So they made some allegation that you had a son and he shot himself
Sir,
and he's in your
come on
basement.
now. You think? Look where I live.
No, I get it. Just so I can check the box off, can I look in your basement real quick and I'll get out
No,
of here?
you need a search warrant to do that. I'm sorry, I'm not about to have
No,
my rights violated because someone makes Uranus allegations like this.
I know. Like I said, it sounded crazy to me too. I'm just up here seeing if, we have to investigate it, no matter how crazy it sounds.
If you want to do that, I would suggest you go through the proper protocols. I'm not about to let some crazy woman who has my husband make Uranus accusations like this and have my rights violated as a
No, I
citizen.
get it. That's what
That is not okay. I have 4 girls in here.
That's what I'm just asking. I'm not
4 children.
I'm not trying to blame anything on you. I'm not saying this is true. I was just asking. Okay.
This is nuts.
That's all it is. Okay.
I have 4 children
Her
in here.
ex-husband's new girlfriend's been causing her
And
issues.
it's
She thinks that's who it is.
ongoing. She's been harassing
number
my
provided
job, harassing my place
isn't
of
connected to
business,
anything.
harassing my children. I'm sick of it.
Okay.
I've tried to get a restraining order against her, tried to get one against him. It's never ending. I cannot have any peace where I live.
And you guys only have girls?
Yes.
Okay.
I have 4. Do you want to see them?
No. They said it was a son. I was just curious
Sir.
if that's even true.
It's not.
Okay.
It's a never-ending story with these 2.
I get. Like I said, I'm not trying to bother you or anything, but we get a call. No matter how crazy it sounds, we still got to come up and see if there's any truth.
And this is crazy.
It is.
This is very crazy.
Okay.
I have been living here for 6 years. My neighbors have never had a complaint. Don't you think if my neighbors would have heard something like that, they would have made a call or said something to somebody?
I would believe so, yeah.
Just think about it. It don't make no kind of sense. This girl is psycho.
Okay.
She's harassed my job.
Do you know her phone number by chance?
No, I don't.
Okay.
I don't know her phone number.
Okay. All right. Well, sorry to bother you. Okay. It's like I said, we get a call. We gotta show up.
They got to the point now where they don't have my phone number, so they emailing me. Okay. I have spam emails here from these people. I'm gonna go down here. The last one I got was. Let me see.
Does it have a name on it?
Yes, it has his name on it. I have to go here. This is the last one I have. And this gotten to the point where they're emailing me because they don't have a contact phone number on me.
Right.
This is how bad the harassers got.
Okay.
But until I can get Rock Island to Cook County to serve them and actually find the address on them,
Right.
that's going to be a problem. So they
I'll
keep having me come back to court until I can get an address on them.
add some notes just in the call that I was here and that it's a harassment thing, so we don't have to keep coming up here and.
Thank you.
그 연기가 얼마나 완벽했는지 경찰은 그냥 돌아갈 수밖에 없었죠.
All right. Sorry to bug you. Just like I said, we gotta call, even if it sounds crazy. We gotta come see what's going
Man,
on.
this lady, I don't even know what to say about her. It's never ending.
All right.
I have doorbell cams here.
I saw that.
So, I'm here. I ain't got nothing to hide.
Okay.
하지만 그녀의 거짓말은 하루를 넘기지 못했습니다. 경찰이 전산망을 조회한 결과 자이언 스테이플스라는 아들의 기록이 명백히 존재했기 때문입니다. 경찰은 수 씨의 거짓말을 확인하자마자 법원으로 달려갔습니다. 판사는 영장 청구서를 보자마자 멀쩡히 기록에 있는 아들을 없다고 하는 것은 매우 의심스럽다고 판단. 즉시 수색영장을 발부하였습니다. 다음 날 아침 영장을 든 경찰이 다시 그녀의 집을 방문했습니다.
She looked out the window. Hello,
Yes.
Sushi? Can you come out?
What's going on?
Well, just step on out. I'll explain everything.
Wait a minute, my kid's in here.
Okay, I understand that, but we have a search warrant for the
We're asking you for
house.
your cooperation to be up front with us.
하지만 수씨는 여전히 당당했습니다.
Hold on.
So step on out.
No, step out.
What part of the house do you all have a search warrant for?
The whole house.
The whole house.
So you need to step out. Step out.
Okay, I'm gonna
Well,
open
Okay.
open the door.
We'll all walk in casually. We're not going to tear up your house or anything, so.
Calm down, my kids are in here.
Okay.
Please.
How many?
4.
And where at in the house?
They're upstairs. I just made them go upstairs. I don't want to scare my kids. Can we just calm
These
down?
officers are gonna walk in there with you, and I got a copy of the warrant here for you, hon.
경찰은 더 이상의 대화가 무의미하다고 판단하고 영장을 집행하기 위해 신발을 신은 채 집 안으로 들어갔습니다.
Can I see the warrant, please? And I can call my lawyer. Can I see the warrant before we walk any further? I'm calm.
We have a valid search warrant, so
I understand, but you haven't let me see it, Chet, and you're walking through my house.
it's right here. You don't run how we
Yeah,
do.
you don't. You're not in control of this.
Okay, I'm trying to see. You all?
So
on.
I need your phone too.
My phone. That's not my phone.
Well, that's phone is taken.
Hold on to that. So
Okay.
which rooms are your kids in?
Obviously not.
They're upstairs. I am very cooperative. I'm not fighting anybody.
You're fine. You're
I'm
fine.
just, look, I'm
Tina.
scared. My kids
I'm
are
going
here.
upstairs and
Do you know why we're here?
No, I don't. I don't know why you're here.
Okay.
And I'm really scared because my kids are upstairs. And I don't know what's going on.
Okay.
I just,
Okay.
Can I call my family to tell them, to somebody to come?
You're not under arrest or
under
anything
arrest.
like that, okay? That's
Okay.
that's why I'm sitting here talking to
You're
you,
not.
okay?
Okay, I'm scared to death because I don't know what's going on.
And so the reason we're here, okay, is because we're investigating a call that we had, okay? The officers came out and talked to you last night, correct?
Yes.
Okay. We have to handle that real seriously, okay? Because the allegations are that you have a son and that he's deceased and he's here in this house. Okay, so that's where we're at right now. Do you have a son named Zion?
No, I don't.
You've never had a son named Zion.
No.
Are you claiming benefits for a kid named Zion?
No. I haven't gotten any benefits for anyone. I just recently went through a situation where a young lady stole my identity and she falsely filed my taxes and my information and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
And I've been working with the FBI. I've been working with the IRS. It's been a lot of things popping up, and
Have you had any interactions with DCFS up in Chicago?
I did.
Okay.
False calls that were made.
Okay.
Correct.
One of the calls from 2021, DCFS came out to your residence in Chicago, and there was a Zion Staples there. Along with your 4 daughters, and then another young boy.
We had kids in the neighborhood come over.
So,
Some of those kids that were implicated were not, in fact, our children. They were there.
so you're saying there was a
attending
kid in your apartment that was not your kid, named Zion.
I didn't say his name was
Staples.
Zion. No.
Well, somewhere here we've got to clear this up with this Zion
Yes.
Staples.
Yes, and
Benefits, listen to it. Benefits being put in his name that you're receiving from.
I haven't
And
received
then,
any benefits.
and then also involved in this.
I haven't received any benefits. That's what I'm telling you.
Well, it's
Someone
under
has
state-
stolen my identity. I have proof of that. If you go in my phone, you'll be able to see the messages between me and the FBI agent in Milwaukee. So
But this is separate from that with the DCFS call.
because somebody is obviously claiming benefits and getting probably getting food stamps or
But
something.
they're getting food stamps for your 4 daughters and Zion.
And I've been having a hard time with that because I can't get any because of that, and I've been working on it.
Okay, are we gonna find anything in your house that has Zion's name on it? Birth certificate, social security card, or anything like that?
Nope.
because but this is what's going to happen here. We're going to end up going on a manhunt looking for some Zion. Because now we got this allegation. that
Because
the kid-
in our eyes, this kid exists.
Yeah, 100%. And if the kid doesn't exist, the kid doesn't exist. If it's a family member's kid that you're claiming to get a little extra cash, hey, I ain't gonna hold that against you. I understand that. It's a reasoning how people survive. It's tough. You got 4 here. I mean, you get a bigger tax return at the end. You're
I
going to
have
school.
4 children here
Sure.
that I don't get no help with, okay?
But that's what they're saying. Is somebody else claiming your kids on so they can claim 9 kids? and get aid and come here is because the public health is telling us that the aid is under this address, under these kids' names, right?
Yep.
And that there's funds coming in from it. And that's public health. If there's a kid that we can go late, I don't care if it's here, in Indiana, Chicago, whatever, we can send somebody and say, yep, I am Zion Staples, and this
Anybody
is
can do that.
And it's another officer. Let me finish. No. Let me finish here. Let me finish here. Okay? If you are claiming people back and forth amongst family members to get bigger returns, our biggest concern is that we can have somebody with law enforcement say, this is Zion, this is what's going on, and he is fine. Because right now, we have a person that exists, but we can't lay eyes on him, and it's a child. So that's what we're looking at. So if this is what's going on, if you have a cousin, a sister, a brother-in-law, a friend, or whatever claiming kids, or you're claiming them on the app, and you guys are splitting some extra money, I get that. The biggest concern that we have here is that we need to make sure that this kid is safe. And in the time since the officer was here last night, and the time that an officer had called you back in June, that we can say, nope, she's totally clear. There's nobody here. There's nobody here.
I'm telling you.
집안을 수색하던 경찰의 손에 결정적인 증거가 잡혔습니다. 서랍 깊숙한 곳에서 발견된 출생증명서와 사회보장카드. 거기엔 자이언 스테이플스라는 이름이 선명하게 적혀 있었습니다.
Right here. This has got everything in it.
You know what? Social security card for Zion.
Where? Right there is a social security card. I just started going through it, but everything's going to be in here.
Birth certificate?
이것을 들이밀자 그녀는 당황한 기색을 보입니다.
What is that?
Birth certificate
For Zion Staples.
Zion Staples.
That's not mine.
Sushi Staples. Child. It's found in your room.
We need to get this figured out. Stop
lying.
this.
It's over.
Where's that kid? You need to come clean because we're not going anywhere. This is just, you're just gonna dig yourself a bigger grave now. I asked you if there's anything with Zion's name in this house. You said no. So let's start all over, okay? Who is Zion?
Because we're starting with something that we're being told really terrible, and then we're talking about down here with maybe fraud. We don't know. But somewhere along here, we need to get the full thing here and understand what this is. So what is the part of this that this really is? Because you know what they told you last night, and that's something horrible.
That's
but then there's
horrible.
And then we're talking about, are you getting benefits from a child that doesn't exist but have all this stuff for it? We need to know the truth here. It's done, it's over. We're in the middle of this now. We have evidence to show this now.
So let's start over. Who is Zion? Is he your son? I mean, the cat's out of the bag now. I need to know.
Can I just get my kids somewhere safe, please?
We need to. Here's the thing, hon.
I will go with you where you want to go. Just let me call my family. That's it.
We need to
Come get my kids. That's it.
We need to open up and talk about this.
Oh.
And I know this might be the toughest thing you've ever done, but we have to figure this out now. This is as serious gets, and we need to understand what's going on here. We're too far in now. Okay? Let's take a moment here, let's relax, but we've got to get this discussed and get it out in the open.
I can see, this is eating you up inside, okay?
Oh my God.
Who is Zion?
그리고 계속해서 압박해오는 경찰의 질문에 결국 말려버렸습니다.
Look, I want to talk to you. But can I please just have my family come and get my kids?
Do you have family here?
They're 2.5 hours away, but they can come get my kids, please. And I'll talk to you, okay? And that's my word.
Stay here.
We'll see what we can do. Okay.
Just stay right there.
What you need to ask yourself is, the person that made this call, hypothetically, if they knew that something supposedly happened and waited to report something like that, what would that make them? What would that make them?
A witness.
An accessory after the fact? Because what? They came to you with this allegation and decided they wanted to use it when they got upset?
We're not blaming anybody else, okay?
We need to know what happened before we start getting to that point.
Because yeah, we could work stuff out on the back end on that, but I don't know what happened.
We don't know what happened until you tell us.
We need to find him. Can you be strong for him and tell us what happened?
Am I gonna go to jail for fraud?
That's not our decision. You know.
I'm gonna take what you tell me and I'm gonna call a state's attorney.
But the big thing is we need to know what the whole deal is. Okay. I'm gonna tell you. We just gather all the facts and present them, and then what the state's attorney decides is what the state's attorney decides. But we need to know the truth about Zion. What's the deal with that?
I needed some extra help, okay? That was it.
What do you mean by that?
I had a person that makes documents. And it was just really hard, like,
So is Zion a real person?
no.
Tell me about how you got these documents.
I know a person that makes the documents.
Which documents did you get?
IDs, social security cards, birth certificates, things like that. Check stubs, high school diplomas. And they made it for me to have an extra dependent on my income taxes, but I never used it, so I gave it to somebody else to use for theirs, so they can get more money.
Okay, that doesn't add up though, because the benefit's coming to you at this house.
There's something more here, and we need to get that uncovered. And that's why we're saying, if you're not going to provide it, you know, we are going to talk to the kids too. I know you're worried about you and adverse of what comes of all, but
I'm not worried about me. I'm worried about my children.
We need to.
I can fend for myself. They can't. I'm worried about them. I'm worried about my children.
But this was one of your children too. And his soul is not to rest if we don't know what, if it's just like he's erased. He needs to be set free.
There is nobody to set free like you.
So the kids are going to say that they've never had a brother named Zion in their life. That's been erased from their memories.
Because we're gonna look for birth certificates.
What, are they taking my kids out of here? They're taking my kids?
Hey, you told us you would talk to us.
No, I didn't tell you that.
You told us that you would tell us what was going on here.
Mommy, are you okay?
No, what's going on?
She's trying to take us.
Hang on.
What?
No.
Wait. Why are you trying to take my kids out of here?
Because we're gonna talk to them.
But you can't take.
No.
Can I call my lawyer? Do not talk to them without an attorney. Do you understand me?
Don't touch him.
None of you do not speak without an attorney. Do you hear me? Do you understand me? Look at me. None of you are to talk to them or answer any questions without an attorney, okay?
So if you want an attorney, we can be done with this and we're just gonna keep digging and digging and digging and digging.
And are you gonna bring my kids back in the house?
After they're done interviewed, then DCFS is gonna
my kids without a lawyer though, like
they're not in trouble.
They're not.
I'm not there and you're interviewing
because
them
you're
without
wanting to
me.
control them.
I'm not controlling them.
That's what you're saying. You're
No, I
saying
did not
you just sat here and instructed them to not talk or do
You're
anything.
taking them to some unknown place and questioning my kids.
We're not going to question them. There's trained professionals that it's called the Child Advocacy Center. Okay? A police
you're
officer.
taking them to a center. You just basically came
It's a house like
house.
a couple miles away from here.
You came and searched my house.
Well, we're not done searching it.
Yeah, with a warrant.
You're interrogating me.
Exactly.
And you are telling me I can't call family and I can't call a lawyer. I can't call a lawyer and let them know you are here. I can't call a lawyer to come here to my house while I'm being questioned by you.
If you want an attorney right now, we can we'll just be done.
We'll be done.
All right.
But the investigation continues.
Okay.
경찰은 그녀를 사기 및 공무집행 방해 혐의로 체포해 집 밖으로 끌어냈습니다.
Okay. Go and turn it off for me.
Oh, no. I'm going to jail. What am I going to jail for? What have I done?
You just admitted to fraud.
So now you're going to railroad me on fraud?
Railroad you what? We're trying to figure out where your kid is. You're saying that he doesn't exist.
My kid. So now you're trying to railroad me.
Railroad you what? You did this to yourself.
Your officer just said he didn't. I didn't get any benefits though. I didn't file any IRS returns.
You're in possession of false documentation, and you already said that you signed up and have them for financial aid.
But I didn't. That's what I told you. Someone stole my identity.
You said you did it, but then they claim
I bought the documents. I told you I bought the documents. I told you I bought the documents, but they were never used for me. They were never used for me. I never used them. You don't have any proof that I used anything. That's not proof. Anybody could have done that.
Anybody? You said
yes.
You said you did
my
it.
identity was stolen. I'm working with the FBI about it.
Keep lying.
수시가 연행되고 집안에는 경찰들만 남았습니다. 그리고 경찰은 실종자 자이언을 찾으러 지하로 내려가 수색을 시작합니다. 이리저리 수색을 한 경찰관들, 그리고 차고 구석에서 소름 돋는 물건을 발견했습니다. 쓰레기통으로 쓰기엔 너무 꼼꼼하게 밀봉된 대형 플라스틱 통. 경찰은 여기에 시신이 있다고 직감했고 조심스럽게 뚜껑을 열기 시작합니다. 그리고 뚜껑이 열리는 순간 경찰들은 기겁했죠. 그 안에는 쓰레기가 아니라 시신이 들어있었습니다.
A Rock Island woman faces several charges in connection with the death of a young boy. She was arrested on Friday.
시신이 발견되자 수시는 태도를 180도 바꿉니다. 아들이 없다던 그녀는 이제 아들이 실수로 죽었다고 주장하기 시작했습니다. 나는 죽이지 않았다. 무서워서 숨겼을 뿐이다. 그녀는 살인 혐의를 피하기 위한 방어막을 치기 시작했습니다. 경찰은 그녀의 주장이 거짓말이라 확신했습니다. 정확한 사인이 밝혀지면 그녀가 방아쇠를 당겼다는 결정적 물증이 나올 것이라 기대했죠. 수사팀은 초조한 마음으로 부검 결과를 기다렸습니다. 하지만 도착한 결과지는 수사팀을 침묵하게 만들었습니다. 사망 원인 불명확. 7개월이라는 시간 동안 시신은 미라처럼 말라버렸고 총알이 들어간 각도나 거리조차 측정할 수 없었습니다. 심지어 그녀의 손에 남아있어야 할 화약 반응조차 시간과 함께 사라져버린 뒤였습니다. 과학수사로도 그녀가 아이를 죽였다는 사실을 입증할 방법이 사라진 것입니다. 드디어 수시 스테이플의 재판이 시작되었습니다. 하지만 부검 결과가 사인 불명확으로 나오자 검찰은 전략을 전면 수정해야만 했습니다. 확실한 물증 없이 1급 살인 혐의를 입증하기는 어렵다고 판단한 겁니다. 대신 1급 살인 혐의 입증은 보류하고 증거가 명백한 시신유기 혐의에 우선적으로 집중하여 배심원단을 설득하기로 합니다. 검찰이 첫 번째로 꺼내든 카드는 최초 신고자인 단골 헤어 디자이너의 증언이었습니다.
She got her hair cut. Did she say anything that day?
Yeah, it had to have been that day.
Okay.
It had to have been that day because that's phone. We don't talk on the phone, but it's only appointments. She had came in and I think she had, stressed how she was up the night before. She's like, my friend, she going through it real bad. I'm like, what's going on? And she's like, she was going to the store. She said her friend from Chicago. She went to the store. And when she got home, when she walked in the house, her fucking kids that shot her son, she said in the head. They had her son in the head. And I'm like, I'm behind her doing her hair, and she's like, the kids in the head with the gun while she was gone to the store, and when she walked in the house, the baby was on the floor, obviously deceased, and she said that the friend had tried to do CPR on him, and he was obviously dead. I'm like, what? And she's like, yeah, it's a mess, girl. She don't know what to do. She's a nurse. She just got her nursing. What did she say? She just got her nursing. She didn't want nobody to take her. She don't know what to do because she don't want nobody to take her kids. Nobody's gonna take care of her kids like she take care of her kids. And that I'm like, well, what you mean she don't know what she gonna do? What happened? Did she call the police or what's going on? And she's like, nah, she ain't. I said, when it happened? And she's like, last night, girl, last night. She not gonna call him. She trying to figure out what she gonna do. And I'm like, what? And she's like, yeah, she trying to figure out what she gonna do, yada yada yada. So that was the end of that appointment. Her friend was keeping the baby in his bed, is what she said, that the friend was keeping the baby in his bed. She wanted him to be peaceful. He was wrapped up in this, like in covers or blankets in his room. She was keeping him in his room. And she the friend was working all this extra overtime so that she could get her money together just in case she needed to get a lawyer.
검찰의 공세는 계속되었습니다.
During the search of the house was when the body was located. Was there any indication of anything that was trying to be used to conceal the smell?
In every vent of the house, your sheets.
When the child was discovered in the trash can itself, was the child in a bag, or how was the child visually seen?
With a pair of Spider-Man pants on, and that was it.
So in the trash can, no bag, correct?
Correct. Gave the story that CS was playing with a handgun and accidentally shot someone.
At that point in time, they admitted knowing that their sibling had passed away.
Yes.
다음으로 공개된 것은 수시의 전 남편의 증언이었습니다.
So you get a call from. Let's start from there. All right. Okay. I get a call from the thieves. They say, did Zion just himself? What the fuck y'all got? Zion just himself. Where the fuck y'all mom at? She at work. So I'm like, did y'all talk to y'all mom? They say, yeah. She called me. I hang up from that. She called me. I'm on the road. Where the fuck you at? Why the fuck them guns ain't locked up? I thought I locked the door. What the fuck you mean you thought you locked the door? So at that point, I get there. She there. I walk through the back door. I see her in the living room. She hollering, crying, going crazy. The kids hollering, going crazy. I walk past her. I go in the room. I see him. I bust down, get the crying, hollering.
How was he? I know it's hard going through back to this, but how was he laying, and was anything on?
He was laying. He had his shirt off. He was laying. I get to tell him like, you ain't calling the police? See, no. I just need a little bit more time with my son. He just died before Christmas. I'm steady telling you, you gotta call this in. You gotta report this shit to these people. See, I just need more time. So I said, okay. So she go in there, clean his face a little bit, wipe him off. She sit down, crying still, hold up. Then I can't leave him like this. So she went to go get a big tote, one of them with the blue top, the gray ones.
Like you put your Christmas,
like your Christmas stuff.
Okay.
She go get a blanket. She go put that down. She go bring that in the room. She go get a blanket. Put that shit in there. Put a pillow in there. Pick him up, lay him down in there. So at this point, I'm like, Sue, you still finna have to turn this shit in. You feel? Regardless of what the fuck, however it happened, you still gonna have to turn it in. See, I don't wanna lose my kids. I've been going through so much with DCFS, all this. I got the kids. I can take care of the kids. I can take care of the kids. It's gonna be a little hard because I don't know how to read shit, and I need her to do certain shit. But I was willing to take on that position. You feel me? Mm-hmm. So she's still crying and shit. I go in the living room. I leave. I try to go find me some weed because I can't keep looking at this shit like that. So I left, came back. She's still in that crying. So later on that night, we go to sleep.
Is this the same night that you got here?
Yes.
Okay.
So we go to sleep. We wake up in the morning. She say, I'm gonna need you to go get me some clean stuff. So I go get the clean shit.
Where'd you go to?
I think I went to Family Dollar. I went to go get the clean shit. I come back. She say, I'm gonna need you to take my kids. You're gonna have to take my kids with you. And I told her, I can do that. I'll take the kids. And that's when I left. I left with the kids, told them to pack their shit, and we left. I had them for 3 months. She sent me a text message like she was in court, and then she sent me the ashes. So I'm like, oh, she must have went to go get him cremated. Went to the courts. So I'm like, all right, cool.
So was there ever a metal trash in the house that he went and bought or anything else? And
yes, he went to go get a metal trash can.
Okay. So that was there before you left?
Yes.
Okay.
When did she get that?
I think the same day that I was there.
Did she order it?
I think she ordered it.
Buy it?
I think she ordered it.
You know where she got that from?
That would be incriminating myself. I'm not gonna do that. Only thing I can do is take care of your motherfucking kids. That's about it. And that's all. I can't risk nothing else. I'll take the motherfucking kids though.
Okay. So the only thing that you did there was clean up blood.
I didn't
clean up some blood.
I didn't even clean up no blood. I just let her pick up her son, and we got the fuck up out of her. When she got everything, we got the fuck up out of her. I ain't help her. I don't want to help you. I can't help you. I don't want to touch nothing. None of that shit.
So when he was left here, Zion was in the tote.
Yeah, he's in the tote. And next time, he's in the tote. When we left, he was still in the tote when we left. Cause she sleep with him. When we there, she'll sleep with him by the bed. Cause she didn't want to, you know. So.
Well, did you stay more than 1 day?
I stayed 2 days.
Okay. See,
like 2 days.
Okay. Here's the thing. That's why we want you to come with it, because it's like we're getting.
I stayed like 2 days.
Because it's like I cleaned blood, I didn't clean blood. I stayed 1 day, I stayed 2 days.
I stayed 2 days. I stayed 2 days.
Just give it to us.
I stayed 2 days.
So was it 2 days or was it 5 days?
It was like 2, 3 days. while you were there, did Zion could put in his trash can, moved anywhere else? So, DNA and everything else, it's incredible. All right, okay. So, touch the garbage can. I touched it. Yeah, I touched it when we left. When we went to go get it. Yeah, I'm the first person that touched it. Yeah, because I'm the one. She was sitting on the passenger seat, and dude handed me the garbage can over the wall. Okay, so where was the last place you saw that garbage can? In the kitchen.
What was it bought for?
That's what she said. She needs a bigger trash can for garbage because it's always getting filled up so bad. I never paid it no attention, no man.
Because I mean, this, from what I'm understanding, this is like a burn barrel.
Right.
So it's not something you would keep in your house.
Right.
So if it's in the kitchen.
Okay.
So if it's in the kitchen, that's kind of weird. It's an outdoor burn barrel because you can buy any size of big garbage can for your kitchen.
Right.
So I mean,
I didn't order it, so I don't know.
Here's the thing: we're not trying to have you we just want you to tell the truth.
And I'm telling you,
that's the thing. We don't want it to go back and forth. Just tell us everything of what you saw, what you observed, what.
I'm asking you these questions for a reason, all right? Because, like I said, we've talked to kids.
I think we need to ask you point blank. There's an issue with this child possibly being burnt something.
Say what?
Being burnt.
Being burnt?
Yeah, the body.
I don't know nothing about that. At all.
Do you know anything with her or with you or anybody trying to in disposal of this body, setting him on fire?
I don't know.
We have to ask that.
No, I don't. Seriously, I do not know.
He said she texted you the picture of a urn and that she got
she went to a cremation store to get cremated, and then she sent me the text like she was in court, like she went to court for it or some shit. You feel me? So I'm like, okay, fine. She took care. She took care of it. She went to go get them really cremated. And she sent me a picture like she's in court. Like she really went to court for this shit. You feel me? But since y'all saying this shit, come to find out she didn't. You feel me? She throwing me out like she really got this shit taken care of for real.
전 남편의 증언 역시 수씨가 철저한 거짓말로 아이의 죽음을 덮으려 했다는 사실을 강력하게 뒷받침했습니다. 살아있는 증인들의 진술이 잇따르자 법정 분위기는 수씨에게 압도적으로 불리하게 흘러가는 듯했습니다. 이를 지켜보던 변호인 측은 빠른 판단을 내렸습니다. 수많은 정황 증거와 생생한 증언들 앞에서 시신 유기 혐의를 방어하는 것은 승산이 없다고 본 것입니다. 대신 검찰의 가장 큰 약점인 직접 증거의 부재를 파고들어 가장 무거운 형벌이 내려질 1급 살인 혐의에 대해서만큼은 철저히 무죄를 주장하기로 전략을 세웁니다. 변호인은 확실한 증거가 없다면 피고인은 무죄라는 형사재판의 대원칙을 이용했습니다. 직접 증거가 없는 상황에서 무리하게 살인 혐의를 밀어붙이다가는 배심원단에게 증거 불충분으로 무죄 판결을 받을 수도 있는 상황. 결국 검찰은 고뇌 끝에 현실적인 선택을 합니다. 도박을 하느니 확실하게 처벌할 수 있는 것을 정해 피고인 측과 유죄 협상을 하기로 한 것이죠. 검찰은 살인 혐의 입증을 포기하는 대신 수씨가 아동의 생명을 위태롭게 한 죄를 인정하는 조건으로 나머지 혐의들을 모두 취하해 주기로 합의했습니다. 쓰레기통에 7개월간 유기하고 경찰을 속여온 그 끔찍한 행위들이 법적으로는 처벌받지 않는 사라진 죄가 되어버린 것입니다.
All rise.
2024년 2월 선고 공판일. 이 거래를 지켜봐야만 했던 프랭크푸어 판사는 분노를 감추지 못했습니다.
Rock Island County's chief judge ruled there is probable cause in the case of Sushi Staples, the woman accused of concealing the death of her child.
판사는 이례적으로 판결문에 없는 사적인 견해를 덧붙여 피고인을 강력하게 비난했습니다.
You attempted to deceive everyone in this courtroom. You brazenly lied to the police, claiming you didn't even have a son. You are indeed a cunning manipulator.
판사는 그녀가 진심으로 반성해서 자백한 게 아니라 증거가 나왔기 때문에 형량을 줄이려 꼼수를 쓴 것임을 꿰뚫어 보고 있었습니다. 하지만 판사가 내릴 수 있는 형량에는 법적인 한계가 있었습니다. 적용된 혐의가 살인이 아닌 아동학대 및 방임이었고 그녀가 초범이라는 점 때문이었습니다.
I should have done more and I should have made the right decision, but I just don't know what happened. I am not a criminal. I am not a monster. I am just a mother who have tried over and over again, no matter how many times I fall, to get up and do the right thing again. I realize, Your Honor, my actions failed my children, my family, my community, my co-workers, and all who truly know me. I am sorry for my actions and any hurt and embarrassment this has caused.
그리고 판사는 그녀에게 최종 판결을 내립니다.
There needs to be an incentive for people who own guns to buy trigger locks or have safes or store these weapons where no children or other people with mental health issues can access them. The sentence of the court is going to be 2 years in the Illinois Department of Corrections, 6 months of mandatory supervised release.
최종 판결은 징역 2년. 모두가 납득할 수 없는 현실이었습니다. 시간은 빠르게 흘렀습니다. 2025년 1월, 그녀에게 남아있던 마지막 법적 제약인 보호관찰마저 모두 종료되었습니다. 정말 그녀는 아들의 죽음과 무관한 것일까? 여러분은 이 사건에 대해 어떻게 생각하시나요? 여러분의 생각을 댓글로 남겨주세요. 구독과 좋아요, 댓글은 영상을 만드는데 큰 힘이 됩니다. 감사합니다. 처벌 실화냐?